What's going down, everybody? It's your man Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. And welcome to a kind of like a different random commentary. I mean, technically this could be kind of like a random rant or a Diggy's Quickies. It's like I'm not really ranting about anything. I'm just bullshit talking about a bunch of random stuff or whatever. So I don't know what to call that, but that doesn't really matter. A few things I want to talk about in this. First things first, I'll talk about the gameplay just a little bit. I am using the Akimbo FMG9s, and I have been as of recent, just because I figured like this, there are so many fucking people that run these, and I just look at it like this. Look, dude, if you can't fucking beat them, join them. And to be honest, there's not really much that beats Akimbo FMG9s in this game, so instead of putting myself at a disadvantage, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna run them just like everybody else. And I mean, if you don't like it, whatever, y'all can just suck a dick or whatever, but I try not to use them that much. As you'll see in this commentary, I do use them quite a bit, but the only time that I use them is when I'm like in very severe close quarters. Like I'm using a fucking ACR with a red dot and no silencer because I haven't used any ARs in this prestige at all. As a matter of fact, I haven't used an AR in the past couple of prestiges just because I prefer SMGs way more over ARs because they're really powerful and you have 100% full like running speed and stuff, and I don't need quick draw to be able to pull the gun up quick and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just prefer to use SMGs in this game, but for some reason on this game it was like Bakara and it's kind of a big map, and I just decided fuck it, I'm gonna use an AR, whatever, and it turned out pretty good as as you'll see. But anyway, so I don't trust the ACR up close, especially if they've got like a PP90, a P90, an MP7, something like that. So the FMG9s, as you can see, they fucking save my ass. Like I don't even know how many times. Like, and right now I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, but it's like every corner I turn, there's like a dude. See, like there's a dude in front, and then oh my god, there's a dude there. Now I'm gonna turn here. I'm like, all right, let me get out of here. Oh, there's another dude. Sit down. Now I'm gonna go over here. Fuck, there's another dude. Sit down. And I'm just trying to get the fuck out of like harm's way and recoup and pull my ACR back out and stuff, and I just can't because I'm surrounded for this little segment here or whatever. Like I hear two more dudes and then two-piece, sit down. But I try not to use them unless it's absolutely necessary or I feel like it's absolutely necessary. Like here comes a dude. No way I win that with my ACR, period. There just isn't. And there's another one coming up here in just a few seconds where if I was using my ACR, I would have died guaranteed. And I knew that I was on a good streak at this point, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm using these things. So anyway, if y'all don't like it, y'all could just suck a dick. But it saved my ass a bunch of times, so whatever. It is what it is. At least I don't run around with it like it's my primary. Like as soon as I spawn, I just pull them out and run around with them like most of these dickheads do. But you know, even a lot of commentators are using them just because they know that there's really not much to compare with them. I mean, the Akimbo MP9s and the Akimbo Scorpions and stuff are pretty good from what I've heard, but I still, from what I've heard, they don't really touch the FMG9, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. Now that I'm a 10th Prestige and I don't have to worry about unlocking shit or whatever, like I'm probably going to go for the Akimbo Scorpions and the Akimbo MP9s and whatever. But anyway, that's besides the point. So a few things that I want to talk about is basically actually, sorry, one last thing about the gameplay is I'm playing really cautious and smart, I guess. Like I just, for some reason in this game, especially at this point because I was on a good streak, I just wanted to play really smart and not make any fucking bad decisions. And if I don't know where they are, like I'm just kind of taking it easy and stuff and kind of hanging back and not doing anything stupid and not being like 100% full on, fuck it, let's get straight into the action as I usually am. I don't know, for some reason I decided to take it easy and it pays off. But anyway, so like I said, a couple things I want to talk about. Like there's going to be a couple of slight channel changes. One that you'll notice right away is somebody had actually made a comment on something that I had been actually thinking about for a little bit, but I just never really thought fully through and haven't made a decision on. But basically, someone said something about, like, you know, why do I name all my videos in the third person? And it's not because, like, I'm a pretentious cocksucker. It's just because when this channel was originally made, it was the Chaos Crew. So I was expecting there to be videos of me, videos of Flex, videos of Joe, and maybe some other members of Chaos, because there at one point were a couple more members. But basically, this channel has become my channel. You know, Flex doesn't really play anymore, so there's probably not going to be much posting of him. Joe plays Battlefield mostly, and you know, there just probably wouldn't be any videos of him and stuff. And the other members of the crew, like, they kind of just did whatever their own thing, and it kind of whatever. But you can't change channel names or anything like that. Like, you're stuck with it. So I'm just leaving it how it is and everything. But the point is I'm probably gonna stop naming them like Diggy this or Diggy that or Diggy this or Diggy that or whatever. Simply because it's not necessary anymore. Originally, like I said, it was because it was going to be different people on the channel, so it would decipher whose gameplay it was or whatever. And then also because if someone was to search my name, like say I'm semi-popular, you know, so maybe somebody's trying to search my name and sorry, my brain just farted. If they just search Diggy, then that would, you know, having that in the name of the video would help me possibly get oh my god, I guess searched and like them actually finding something. But there's so many videos that have Diggy in it. I think it's enough by this point. So I'm thinking I might just fucking, you know, just leave it how it is. Now at this point, there's a dude in front and a dude in back, and I'm like, I don't know what to fucking do, so I'm gonna sit here and wait and see who shows up first. And he did, so you can sit down. And who dropped a Moab Diggy? Diggy. Excuse me while I pull out my Nokia and massively obliterate all the bitches. And you can sit down. Oh, it's so beautiful. Kerflooey. 6-piece genocide. Anyway, so as you can see, I finally got a fucking Moab that was recorded. Now, this was actually recorded in theater mode, but luckily, after my first Moab fail where I got one, which was in a free-for-all, so I kind of, free-for-all is a little easier to get Moabs, I guess, or whatever, but, I didn't have theater mode on, and I wasn't recording. So my first Moab, I wasn't able to record, and that kind of sucks. So since then, I put theater mode on because I don't really think it makes that big of a difference in any kind of lag. Like, if you're going to lag, you're going to fucking lag, period. That's just how this game is. So, whatever. I had theater mode on, so I recorded it. So if it's a little bit twitchy, whatever, it's still a fucking Moab. And, I don't know, like, it was kind of a slow paced. It wasn't like the most exciting fucking Moab, and it took about, I don't know, 5 minutes or 6 minutes or something like that or whatever. But to be honest, I really don't give a fuck. Like I said, I didn't want to make any mistakes, and you know, these guys were kind of campery and stuff like that, and I didn't want to like just run into a room and get shot in the back because the dude was sitting in a corner and stuff or whatever. So anyway, it is what it is. But I mean, one thing on my side is that it is like a reg TDM Moab, number one, and number two, I wasn't using a silenced weapon, which is much harder. Because it seems like whenever you're not using a silenced weapon, people just fucking, like, red dot whore the shit out of you, so. And another funny thing is I actually just picked up a pair of Gunner Optics gaming glasses. And I didn't get it just for gaming. I also got it because I do tech support, so I stare at computer screens, like, all fucking day long. And then after that, if I play, I'm then staring at another LCD screen, playing the video games and stuff, and it's kind of bad for your eyes, so. Gunners are good for helping, like, reduce the strain on your eyes and stuff like that, so, I should have got the final kill here, but I couldn't even see this dude. Like, he just came out from the pillar, and for some reason I couldn't see him behind the pillar until it was already too late, but I think I go, like, 36-2. It's a pretty decent game, and I, you know, I dropped a Moab on him, but, so I'm really enjoying my Gunners and everything like that, and then, there was the, you know, the channel changes and stuff, and me using the FMG9s. Just a random commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I don't know, I'll probably be putting out a map pack full review here next, because I have a few things to say about the maps. But anyway, this has been your man, Pro Diggy, from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.